Hello and welcome to the Tamaqua Community Arts Center. My name is Zane Bacher and I'm the Artistic Director of the Tamaqua Area Community Theater, which is the official theater here. And we are the host of the first annual Schuylkill County Alumni Musician Showcase. And we'd like to thank you for coming. Before we get started, a few things. If you turn off all electronic devices, turn them off please. Cell phones, pages, any other electronic devices. If you can turn them off, that would be much appreciated. If you need to use the bathroom, it is down this set of steps here right underneath. We ask that if you do need to use the bathroom during the act, the first act of the segment, that you exit during applause and you also enter back in during applause as to not distract the performer. There you can video or photograph, but we ask that you do not use flash, that you do not do not distract the performers. If you check out the program on the back page, we do have 3 upcoming shows. They are Sound of Music, which is next weekend, and then June 21st, 22nd, 23rd, we have The Groom Has Cold Feet. And also on the 23rd, Tamaqua Community Theater, which I run, will be performing at Stonehenge Gardens at their Fairy Fanfare Festival. So we ask you to go ahead and check that out too and support that local business. And then the 29th and 30th, we will be performing here, and we'll be performing The Woodsman and the Fairy and Midsummer Night's Dream, a one-act version right here on this stage. And Sound of Music will be here as well. All 3 of those shows will be right on this stage. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'd just like to thank you for coming. It means a lot to me. When I was approached to host this here at the Tamaqua Community Theater, I was super happy to, being a Schuylkill County alumni myself, I graduated from Tamaqua in 2007. I was very grateful to help host this. I went to school for theater, and I now run this theater. We truly believe that the arts are a big part. And I thank you for coming out to support all these local musicians and theater artists. No further ado, I would like to introduce our MC for the night, David Munoz.
Good evening. In our first performance of today's program, Cassidy Conroy portrays the role of J. Pierpont Finch, a former window cleaner turned company man. In this piece, Finch is in the midst of giving himself a pep talk before presenting a business plan before the head of the company. Here to perform I Believe in You from the musical How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying is Cassidy Conroy.
Now there you are. Yes, there's that face that somehow I trust. It may embarrass you to hear me say it, but say it I must, say it I must. You have a cool, clear eyes of a star with impetuous youth. Yet there's that upturned chin and a grin with that impetuous youth. take heart to see the clear, cool eyes of a boy in serious youth. Yet with the slam, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and fruit. Oh, I believe, I believe.
Throughout today's performance, you will see a multitude of genres and musical styles, including songs you may have never heard to songs that you grew up listening to. Next, we change genres from musical theater to folk with brothers Ivan and Damien Munoz and their rendition of The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel.
I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station running scared. Laying low, seeking out the poor quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Asking only a workman's wages, I go looking for a job, but I get no offerings. Just come home from the whores on 7th Avenue. I do declare, there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la. Now I'm laying out my winter clothes and wishing I was gone, going home. But in New York City, the winters are not bleeding me, bleeding me, going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every love that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame. I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. La
Up next to perform the clarinet and piano duet Vocalise by Sergei Rachmaninoff is Stephen Chris and Stephen Moore.
Thank derived from the folktale Princess and the Pea. In this scene, Morgan Rissmiller portrays Princess Winifred, a brash and outspoken princess who sings the song Shy to all the villagers she comes in contact with. However, she could not be farther from the truth.
Someone's being bashful. That's no way to be. Not with me. Can't you see that I am just as embarrassed as you, and I can understand your point of view. I've always been shy. I confess that I'm shy. Can't you guess that this confident air is a mask that I wear 'cause I'm shy? And you may be shy. Way down deep I'm demure. Though some people I know might deny it, at bottom I'm quiet and pure. I'm aware that it's wrong to be meek as I am. My chances may pass me by. I pretend to be strong, but as weak as I am, all I can do is try. God knows I try. Though I'm frightened and shy, and despite the impression I give, I confess that I'm living a lie. Because I'm actually terribly timid and horribly shy. The lady may be dripping with glamour, as often as not she will stumble and stammer when suddenly confronted with romance. And she's likely to fall on her face when she's finally face to face with a pair of hands. Quite often the lady's not as hard to please as she seems. Quite often she'll settle for something less than the man of her dreams. I'm going fishing for a maid. I'm gonna look in every pool. But how much longer must I wait with bated breath and hope? And that is fine, though I'm frightened and shy. I'm insane to know which sir, who sir, not who sir, then who sir, where sir, and when sir. I couldn't pretend sir, so let's get this done and get on with the fun. And I am
Musical theater pieces not only bring us joy, they make us think. In this next piece, Kelly Pleva sings of love in the song I'll Be Here from the musical Ordinary Days.
We met, of all places, in front of Aristides some freakishly cold winter's day. I
be a 10-minute intermission, and there will be refreshments sold, and you can still buy 50/50s. And the bathrooms are located downstairs. In this final piece of the first act, you will get your feet tapping with this Beatles classic brought to you again by Ivan and Damien Hughes.
Thank you, and welcome back to the second act. Before we start the second act, I would like to remind you to turn off your cell phones and other electronic devices, and remind you of no flash photography, please. Now we will do a 50-50. We got $40, which means the winning ticket will get $20. So we have Ivan here to draw the ticket. Our ticket number is 599994.
That's a lot of mine.
So I see some. All right, if you're gonna bring your ticket up here, actually, I'll come meet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a real treat for you tonight. A man who's a little bit eccentric, a little bit outside of the box, if you will. Performing Chopin's Scherzo No. 2 in B-flat minor, Mr. Stephen Moore.
songs that seem to stick with us, make us happy, and tap our foot every time we hear them. And there are certain artists who have a way of putting great lyrics together with a catchy beat and making it a hit. On next, performing the toe-tapping summer hit, Just Haven't Met You Yet, by Michael Bublé, is Cassidy Conroy. From Sweet Charity is Morgan Rissmiller.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't want my coat for every guy I see. Hey, big spender. Wouldn't you like to have fun, fun, fun? How's about a little laughs, laughs? I can show you a good time. Let me show you a good time. The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my coat for every guy I see. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Spend a little time with me. Spend a little time with me. Spend a little time with me.
During Kelly Cleva's last few years in college, she completely turned her focus to opera and classical music. For her senior project, Kelly compiled a list of powerful pieces from various operas to give the average American audience a sampling of what opera has to offer. A favorite of her pieces for this project was Je veux vivre, or I Want to Live, from the French opera Romeo and Juliet. This opera is based on the exact same Romeo and Juliet we all know and love. In this piece, Kelly, as Juliet, is talking aloud about the freedoms and joyfulness of being a woman without commitment. However, it is after this piece that Juliet soon meets Romeo and is quick to change her mind. Now singing Je veux vivre is Kelly Cleva.
Je
Before we get to the final performance of our evening, I'd just like to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for coming out and supporting these 7 wonderful musicians. The arts in general, music, theater, and art of all kinds, are truly important to me and everyone that you see perform on this stage tonight. We truly thank you all, friends, families, and however you got here today, for supporting us. We ask that you continue to support everyone here, support the theater in the area. Schuylkill County truly needs the arts. In a time where the economy is struggling, the arts are continually dying out. Schools are getting rid of drama, schools are getting rid of music, band programs. It takes the support of the whole county, the whole community, to keep programs like this available. There are several art like this all throughout the county that some of you probably don't even know about. Feel free to talk to me. I run the theater here. I have access to pretty much everything here. I can show you around the building, and you would one. There's several other art centers in the county. So I truly ask that you can just support us and support them as well. Keep the arts alive in Schuylkill County. So I'd like to thank you for coming. And without further ado, closing out today's program, we will leave you with a duet that will have you talking for days. Now performing, the final piece is the duo, once again, of Stephen Christ and Stephen Moyer, as they take on Chartist by Monty.
safe ways home and keep supporting the local theaters in the area. Thank you so much. Have a great night.